Now that Pokemon Go Fest is officially over, we are now going to be moving on into the next season of Pokemon Go. And that season being Adventures Abound. Hi, I'm Pokemon Go trainer Electric and welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, I'd say welcome to my channel. And for those who are returning viewers, I'd say I hope you enjoyed today's video. The next season that's coming is, of course, Adventures Abound. And there's a lot to discuss for this season. So for the video today, we're going to be going over what this season's going to be featuring. We're also going to be going over the next Community Day Classic. It's going to happen. And lastly, our Ultra Unlock event for this season. So I hope you guys give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to leave your comments down below about what you're excited for this upcoming season. Don't forget to also subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click on that notification bell and to share that video with your friends. Also, don't forget to follow me down onto my socials below. I have my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter pages all provided. Now, without further ado, let's get on with today's video. This next season starts on September 1st at 10 a.m. all the way until December 1st at 10 a.m. as well. We're going to be seeing some Paldea Pokemon coming into Pokemon Go starting on Tuesday, September 5th. What Pokemon, you ask? Well, we'll find out as we get near towards the ending of the video. Although I'm pretty pumped up that we're getting Gen 9 Pokemon into Pokemon Go. I'm a little disappointed that we skipped Gen 8 starters, but I'm assuming those starters will probably be in for the next season. Not this upcoming winter season, but the next season for spring of 2024. Hopefully that happens. Shadow Pokemon debuts are coming in. Shadow Raids are going to be returning again during the season. We're also going to be getting Shadow Zapdos as our new 5-star Shadow Boss. And for trainers who are lucky, they might even get Shiny Shadow Zapdos. It's going to be really awesome to get. So I hope you guys enjoy doing those Shadow Raids because you're going to want to go after Shadow Zapdos. Routes are still going to be a thing in Pokemon Go, and now that creating a route is available for all Pokemon Go players, you can create routes wherever you like. Pokestop showcases are also going to be a big part to this season as well. So make sure you take a look at whatever showcase is going to be available. Next, let's move on into the seasonal highlights. An Adventures Abound special research is going to be available starting on Tuesday, September 5th. And this is going to be a branching special research. This will give you the chance to bond with either Sprigatito, Fuecoco, or Quaxly, depending on which path you take. I'm Team Fuecoco all the way because I love Fuecoco in Scarlet and Violet, and it was the starter that I chose for that game. How can you not love Fuecoco? Also in the news, the Master Ball is coming back into Pokemon Go as well. A timed investigation is a lengthy series of challenges available during a set period of time. If you complete this by Tuesday, November 21st, you'll get a Master Ball. Of course, if you don't know what the Master Ball is the most powerful Pokeball you can ever have. And you can use it to catch any Pokemon at no fail. So make sure you get that Master Ball in. I'm definitely going to use that Master Ball for when I encounter another Galarian bird. And this time, Moltres, you're coming next. Some community days are now being marked on our calendar, and of course for September 2nd, we have Charmander Community Day Classic. I'll go over that after I'm done explaining more of the rest of the season. We got some new themed stickers that are going to be available, featuring Fletchling and Deerling in its autumn form. We have a really cool Umbreon with the moon. We got Zora behind a tree, Pumpkaboo and Gourgeist. We have Lechonk as well, and Barrett. Pretty cool stickers if you ask me. We do have some other events that are going on into Pokemon Go, but I'll probably be explaining that in tomorrow's video. But we also have a city safari that's going to be available. October 7th and 8th is going to be in Silo, South Korea. October 13th and 14th, Barcelona, Spain. And November 4th and 5th, Mexico City, Mexico. During this, you'll get to see Eevee in a safari hat, and you also get Skeeto as a new encounter Pokemon. So we could get tickets for that, because that's going to be an awesome safari zone you're going to want to attend. New Pokemon are going to be in our research breakthrough for the months of September, October, and November. When you complete field research breakthroughs, you'll get encounters with Galarian Farfetch, Larvitar, Sableye, Bagon, Furfrou, and Goomy, all of which can be shiny. Galarian Farfetch does have a permaboost rate, so you're definitely going to want to get that shiny for sure. Here's what we have so far in our cities. Here's what we have in our forests, and our mountains, and our beaches and waters. And in our northern hemisphere, we got the Johto starters, Larvitar, Autumn form of Deerling, and we get Tyrant and Amara. And for the southern hemisphere, they get Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott, the Unova starters, Tortuga and Arkin, Deerling in its spring form, and Deino. Obviously, one of the hemispheres gets to be better than the other, although I really like the northern hemisphere ones by Tyrant and Amara because now you can go shiny hunting for those Pokemon. I'm actually really excited for that. Like, I really want to get those shinies so badly. We also got some new Pokemon hatching from eggs too. From our 2Ks, we've got Chinchou, Meditite, Larvesta, Fomantis, Lechonk, and more. Then from 5K eggs, we got Lickitung, Gligar, Larvesta, and the Paldea starters. 7K eggs will probably be remaining the same as usual. This will have Hisuian forms of Growlithe, Voltorb, Qwilfish, and Sneasel. While in our 10K eggs, we get Larvesta. We also get Carbink as well. Good choice for Carbink to come back into eggs at least. We also get Goomy, Jangmo-o, and Frigibax. Some pretty awesome stuff for our eggs. And from the 5K eggs, Adventure Sync, we get Granidos, Shieldon, Happiny, Munchlax, and Alomomola, along with some others. And from 10K eggs, we get Gibble, Goomy, Rockruff, and Jangmo-o. So chances are Larvesta probably has a higher rate to being hatched. Although I probably say it's still going to have the 5-star rarity. I guess we'll find out as soon as we get closer to knowing about what the hatch rate will be. Last but not least, seasonal bonuses. Trainers can now open up to 40 gifts daily, and they can also send up to 40 gifts daily. They'll also have increased damage when participating in raids with a friend, and an increased XP from going up a friendship level. So I hope you have enough lucky eggs to make sure you do that. So if you're getting close to the next level, which I'm actually getting pretty close right now, I'm getting close to level 48 at this time, you're definitely going to want to get some lucky eggs to complete your friendship levels. So far, this season sounds pretty exciting. Doesn't sound as good as the other seasons we've had, but this is by far pretty exciting as of right now, just listening to it. But enough about that, let's move on into the Charmander Community Day Classic. Okay, so honestly, I wasn't really expecting Charmander Community Day to have a classic Community Day. Because already, this is like the third time that this Pokemon has made an appearance. I don't hate Charmander, I love Charmander and its evolution so much. It's just that this is the third time we're getting this Community Day. I mean, we had it back in May of 2018, when Community Days were first starting. Then we had it again in October of 2020, and each move was different. Charizard was able to learn Blast Burn during the May of 2018, and then Charizard was able to learn Dragon Breath in 2020. But I guess because Bulbasaur and Squirtle already had their Community Day Classics, they wanted to give Charmander a Community Day Classic as well. Honestly, I was actually really expecting to see like Ralts having a Community Day Classic, or Trapinch to have a Community Day Classic, or even Beldum to have a Community Day Classic. Like, when is Beldum going to get its Community Day Classic? But I hope Beldum does get a Community Day Classic next year, just like the other Pokemon I mentioned. But anyways, let's go into this Community Day Classic. This event starts on Saturday, September 2nd. It will feature Charmander more often, and you'll be able to encounter its shiny form as well. When evolving a Charmander into a Charmeleon, and then evolving Charmeleon into Charizard, Charizard will learn both its fast attack, Dragon Breath, and its charged attack, Blast Burn. You'll also get field research tasks that will give you Charmander encounter as a reward, along with Stardust, Great Balls, Charizard Mega Energy, and more. You're also going to be getting a Community Day Classic Special Research Story. And the title's name, Charmander Community Day Classic. Some event bonuses during this event to look out for. Make sure you get your star pieces because this is going to be 3 times the Stardust for catching Pokemon. Lure modules and incenses will also be active for a total of 3 hours. If you take a few snapshots, you'll get a photobomb surprise. Honestly, of course, there's going to be Charmander and photobombing, so that's going to be pretty interesting. There's also going to be a time research that will reward Charizard Mega Energy and XP as well. And Pokestop showcases. The showcase for this event is going to be Charmander and Charizard. So if you have the biggest Charmander or the biggest Charizard, make sure you put it in that showcase for the event. Alright, now that that Community Day is out of the way, let's move on to the Ultra Unlock, a Paldea adventure for this season. So this Ultra Unlock is going to begin on Sunday, September 10th, and ends on Friday, September 15th. Some new Pokemon are going to be making some debuts. As mentioned before in a previous video, I said there was going to be a Bug type, an Electric type, a Flying type, and an Ice type. I also guessed like what Pokemon would be appearing at that time. Fortunately, I was only 1 right. And 3 out of the 4 I was completely wrong on. Anyways, let's go into what Pokemon are going to be making their debut for the event. For the Bug type, we have Nimbile and Lockix available. That's the new Bug type that we're going to be getting for this event. And you can use 50 Nimble Candy to evolve it into a Lockix. Next, we move on into our Electric type. And that Electric type, of course, being Pawmi, and along with its evolutions. Obviously, Pawmi was a given Pokemon to have coming into Pokemon Go, and I'm actually looking forward to having this Pokemon available. You can use 25 Pawmi Candy to evolve Pawmi into a Pawmo, and you need 100 Pawmi Candy to evolve Pawmo into a Pawmo. But that's only after you explore 25 kilometers with Pawmo. That's gonna be a lot of work, by the way. If you're trying to go after that evolution, I don't know if it's gonna be like a 1 kilometer buddy or if it's gonna be a 3 kilometer buddy. Chances are it's probably gonna be a 3 kilometer buddy. I guess we'll find out when we get closer. Then our Flying type, which I was completely off by. I thought it was gonna be a Galar Pokemon coming in. But our Flying type Pokemon is going to be Bombirdier. And what's better about this? Bombirdier will also be coming in as its shiny form as well. That I'm looking forward to. I got this shiny also in Scarlet and Violet game when I first did a mass outbreak that featured this Pokemon. But why its shiny form is coming out? Well, because this Pokemon is only going to be available in raids at the time. But this is a good Pokemon to get into Pokemon Go also. And lastly, our Ice-type Pokemon. So I had originally thought it was going to be Satotl coming in, but actually what's really coming in is Frigibax and its evolutions. Another pseudo-legendary that's coming into Pokemon Go. You can use 25 Frigibax Candy to evolve it into an Arctibax, and then 100 Frigibax Candy to evolve Arctibax into a Baxcalibur. This, of course, is one of the main Pokemon I used when I played Scarlet and Violet. It was a really good pseudo-legendary. Next up, Unknown appearing globally. We got unknown letters A, D, E, L, and P appearing in raids. And these are going to be our 1-star raids. And lastly, for the Ultra Unlock bonus, a timed research. Now, honestly, I had thought it was going to be like Gimmighoul as a timed research Pokemon, but you know what's actually better? We're getting Lechonk as our timed research Pokemon. The best Pokemon ever to come in to a Pokemon game ever. Lechonk. I'm sorry, the name is just hysterical. I just love the name Lechonk. But not only will Lechonk make its debut, we also get Shiny Lechonk. This is actually really good for the event. More Ultra Unlock bonuses are going to be coming in as well. Some bonuses will include Roaming Form Gimmighoul won't be appearing at Golden Pokestops if a Golden Lure module wasn't used. But treasure hunting trainers may still find Gimmighoul coins when they spin Pokestops, and Pokestops may turn gold without a Golden Lure module. That's going to be really nice. You also get 4 times the experience for catching Pokemon, and 4 times the Stardust for catching Pokemon as well. You're also going to get a paid timed research, I've Got Your Back. This is going to be a $5 timed research. And when you complete event-themed research tasks, you'll receive the following items. You get 2 encounters with Pawmi, a Pawmi backpack avatar item, 3 rare candy, 1 incubator, 10 silver pinap berries, 921 Stardust, 921,000 experience points. That's really nice, by the way. And of course, Pokestop showcases as well. Nimbile and Pawmi are going to be the Pokemon that are going to be in the showcase for this event. Make sure you check that out whenever that showcase is ready. Also have some other event bonuses that's taking us by surprise. Following Pokemon are more likely to appear as shiny Pokemon during the event. That Pokemon, of course, being Hoppip, Houndour, Weasel, and Fletchling. Pokemon that you would originally encounter first during Scarlet and Violet. Don't forget also about the Adventures Abound special research that's going to be available during this event. But let's go over more with this event, because there's some other things that are to be discussed as well. Starting off, wild Pokemon that will be appearing more often. We have Hoppip, Houndour, Weasel, and Fletchling. We also have Sprigatito, Fuecoco, Quaxly, Lechonk, Nimble, and Pawmi. Some trainers might even be lucky to encounter Frigibax during this event. Okay, so let's go into our raids for the event. Obviously, we all know the 1-star raids are going to be the unknown letters that I mentioned beforehand. Our 3-star raids, however, are featuring Turtonator, Kleavor, and Bombirdier. Of course, all 3 of these might have a good chance of being one of the 64 perma-boost rate. So, this is a good opportunity to get those shinies if you haven't gotten them yet. Honestly, I'd be looking for all 3 of them at this point, because I haven't gotten shiny Kleavor during Kleavor Raid Day. Kind of disappointing on that part. Next up, our 5-star raids. Now, this is actually kind of interesting. We have Kartana and Celesteela coming back again. From September 1st to September 8th, we're in the Northern Hemisphere, we have Kartana, while the Southern Hemisphere will have Celesteela. But starting on September 8th to September 16th, these 2 are going to swap places next, in which the Southern Hemisphere has Kartana, while the Northern Hemisphere has Celesteela. This is the first time that we're going to be getting a regional swap from these 2 legendary raid bosses. Kind of nice actually to get that, especially since remote raid passes are now going to be limited to 5 remote raid passes per day. This is a good opportunity if you want to get Celesteela or Kartana, depending on where you are in the world. And of course, returning back into Mega Raids again is Mega Manectric. I haven't seen this Mega in a long time, so it's good we're getting this Mega back again. The following Pokemon will now be hatching from 7k eggs during this event. We have the Paldea starters and Lechonk. That's going to be really nice to get. Field research task encounters will give you Pawmis when you finish a field research task. Lastly, some new avatar items that are going to be appearing during the event. Since of course the first part of the hidden treasure of Area 0, the Teal Mask, is going to be available on September 13th, trainers will be getting the following avatar items. The Paldea set, the Kitakami, the Paldea backpack, and the Paldea sandals, all from Kitakami. So already an exciting season into Pokemon Go for Adventures Abound. I cannot wait for the next season to start up. We also got some new updates about the Go Battle League that I want to quickly discuss. Carpink is going to be available as a reward Pokemon. You're also going to be getting some new attacks like Trailblaze, Scorching Sands, and Triple Axle. Really nice moves. And you'll get the top champion Jita as items as well. It's gonna be really nice to get some stuff like that, by the way. Really nice stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this season. So the next season starts September 1st, this upcoming Friday. So hope you guys get ready to enjoy this next season and make sure you prepare for what's going to be coming next. I personally cannot wait for the next season of Pokemon Go to start, because this is already going to be a very exciting season ahead of us. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys on to the next video. Goodbye, everybody.